everybody, it is 8:30 in the morning. It's about 40 degrees out. It's a little chilly today, but got something special. Over the weekend I actually ended up getting a permission for a house that I've been wanting to detect for a very long time, and it's my first real permission on my own, so I'm really excited about this. It's a 1890s farmhouse. It was the first one built actually on this road, and the road was named after the owner, so that's pretty cool. The very nice lady that lives here gave me permission to detect, and all she wanted to know was just what I found, basically, which is perfectly fine with me. Hopefully I can find some good stuff for her. Apparently it has been detected a little bit before, but I'm here with the E-Track today. Hopefully we can get some good stuff. When I get onto something, you guys will see it. Very first signal came in like a Indian head penny, like, you know, a zinc tone, and it's this. Okay, one, I thought it was going to be a button. It's a hexagon with a hole in the middle. So obviously it was important because they didn't want to lose it. I don't see anything on it though. Doesn't mean there's not anything there. So if I can figure out what this is, I'll insert a picture here. If not, I'll still try to insert a picture to figure out what it is. If any of you guys know, leave a comment. Alright, so I found another piece of that thing I found last time. You can see it right here. It's the same size, but the other one had a hole in it. Alright guys, I brought my shovel can with me today, but I'm going to do this one by my hand. You know, 1890s property. I got a dime signal, deep, hoping it's silver. You see it? Five inches. We're going to get this one. Always want to go wide of your mark. And always when I do live digs, I end up digging too close to it. So we're gonna go a little bit wide this time. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Hopefully the live dig doesn't jinx me. Ignore that. That's just my. Oh, it's shallow. My probe's whacking out on me today, so. Oh, sorry. I do see an imprint right here. I don't think it's gonna be silver though. Nor do I see it. I think I do see it right here. Yeah, I think it's. Oh, it's thin. That could be old. Well, yeah, it's just a. It's a 67 clad dime. So close. Well, I guess that's what I get for doing a live dig, huh? Pinned. It was pending like 5 inches. And ended up being 3. Ground's really hard here. We didn't get much rain. On to the next thing. Well, I got another piece of whatever them hexagon things are. On to the next. Alright, well, I got on my first old coin. It's a weedy. I scraped where the date was. It's a 1951D. First wheats into the day. Hopefully I get some Indians or some older stuff out of here. So, all right, I got another piece of this. Well, I got another decent find. It's a high brass, but it's UMC Co. number 16 gauge. I know they date back to the 1890s. Somebody must have been hunting around here. We'll have a good find now in the backyard. I got me a huge spoon. It's pretty old. You can see some of the silver plating on it. It's awesome. Definitely one of the biggest ones I've ever found. Alright, I got another old coin. I'm in the backyard. And it's a wheat cent. 1955D. It's awesome. Got 2 Wheaties and some odd and end things. Let's get some old stuff. I know it's here, just gotta find it. I got a shotgun shell casing. It's a Winchester, I think it's 12 gauge. In the backyard. Hunting back here too. Seems to be low brass. Wasn't very deep. Got another shotgun head stamp. It's another Winchester, 16 gauge. New black, maybe? I don't know how old these are. Another good find.
we're gonna keep going. Well, that's in the hole. Oh, just dropped it. I think it's bigger than 9mm. $1943. So, World War II head stamp. I believe it's a 45 maybe. I don't know, it's pretty big. Well, the same hole that bullet casing was in, there's another target down farther. And it's the L&N Railroad Company. It's local to my area. It's a bag seal. My second one ever, and it's both from L&N. It's awesome. Has BH320 on it. Looks like somebody might have been chewing on it. Well, it's another wheat cent, 1956D. 3 on the day, and we're gonna keep going. Hopefully there's some silver out here. Alright, I got my first old nickel. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but it's a buffalo nickel. And it's a no date. It's wiped. About 3 inches down. That's awesome. Well, what kind of episode would it be if I didn't find a key? The name on it is Hurd. H-U-R-D. It's got a nice silver plating on it. But this might have been one of the original keys to the house. It's awesome. Well, I think this is a first for me. It was mid-tone. Look at this. I believe that's a round ball. Has a little knot on top of it. I think that might have actually been a bucking ball, maybe. What do you guys think? Let me clean it up real quick. Alright, and we're back. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I believe it's a round ball. I think this is my first official round ball that I'm pretty sure it's a round ball. It's heavy. Maybe even, well, it's definitely heavy. It's solid. Alright, I found that buffalo nickel up that way. And had another nickel tone here, and I popped it up, and it is smooth on both sides. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that looks old. Now, I don't see a buffalo, I don't see Jefferson, but I don't see any stars or shield either. Oh, I can't tell what it is. I believe it's going to be a V-nickel. Yeah, I see stars around the outside of the rim. This is going to be the bust side. I'm going to try to clean it up very gentle, and I'll show you if I can get a date. Alright, well, technically I got the trifecta, I got the V-nickel, I got the buffalo nickel, and I got clad Jefferson. So all I need now is a shield and a war nickel, and I got all the nickels. The back is, it's toasted. It's not going to show up on camera. But the front side, I'll insert a picture because I'm not sure how well you guys can see it. It is a 1900 V-nickel. That's my third V-nickel ever. That's awesome. And my pinpointer's going off. Alright, on to the next thing. I probably can't be here too much longer, but I'm sure I'll be able to come back, so I will be back. Alright everybody, it is time for today's wrap up. As usual, we'll start with the trash. Got a old metal doorknob, a bunch of pieces of junk, a bunch of pull tabs, this spoon that I'm probably going to keep, just a bunch of pieces of can and some iron stuff. You know, all the good stuff you have to dig. There's probably about 4 pounds of trash right there. But let me take a step back so you guys can see all that. That's all the stuff I found today. Funny story about all the quarters. I actually found a bunch of Easter eggs that I guess kids never found at her house, and that's how I got $4.50 in quarters. But yeah, I got a very few dimes, a few nickels, a lot of copper pennies, but one zinkin. I love not finding zinkins. This is, I believe, the first clip there. I thought they were cufflinks, but I ended up finding quite a bit, and some even have different styles. I think they might be furniture tacks, maybe. Right before I was about to leave, I found this chain, an older style key. They love shooting guns. This is I believe it's a 45 shell casing from 1943, 22 round shell case. 6 shotgun shells. They're all Winchester, but this is a UMC Co. Start with the Wheats. 1951D, 55D, and 56D. Lead bag seal. It says BH320, and it's from the L&N depot, which is local to my area, which is awesome. It's my second one I found from there. My first, which I'm pretty sure it's what it is a musket ball. I've never found one that I was for sure was an actual musket ball, and that's pretty cool. I love finding old nickels, so it was nice whenever this popped up. I haven't got him all cleaned up yet. There's not much detail on it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But the back looks pretty good. It's a no date. These are minted from 1913 to 1938, I believe. Maybe 1937. This side is wiped. But I knew from it being wiped when I found it that it was going to be older. And I was right. I don't know how well you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can see it really well. It is a 1900 V-nickel, which is my third V-nickel ever. I believe my first one was a 1907, and then I found a 1900 a little while after that. So I got 2 1900 V-nickels, which is awesome. But yeah, that was my hunt. I'm going back to that property again today, and hopefully I can get some more good stuff. Apparently there was a couple that used to metal detect there years ago, but obviously they didn't get everything, because if I went in there and dug all this, and I was honestly trying to just cherry pick a little bit, I didn't want to dig everything. No place has ever hunted out, guys, so if someone says they detected it before, go there and dig some good stuff and just prove that it's not empty. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I plan on detecting through winter, so hopefully I can keep finding good stuff for you guys to watch. And that'll do it for me today, and I'll see you guys next week. Happy hunting.